ready for this?
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Donna Sports Show, brought to you by my great sponsors and friends, J.D. Muggs and Chicken Manor. Wow, you can get chicken there now. Max Golden Pheasants, a great bar and a dining room that is tremendous. Fox Bowl in Wheaton, what a place to bowl. The atmosphere is great. Primerica Investments with Mike and Dave Figuarelli. You want to make some money? Give Primerica a call. They'll save you some money and make you some money. Wayne H. O'Brien. The H stands for hockey. His Boston Bruins, we'll find out how they're doing, and real estate. So we'll have a little more on that later. Auto Advantage, you want to get your car fixed, go on in there. They got a special on oil change. What a place to get your car, and they kind of check everything for you. And the golf courses of DuPage County, Oak Meadows, Maple Meadows, Green Meadows. It'll be warm here pretty soon, so get out and golf at the DuPage County golf courses. And a new sponsor for us, the UPS store. And we'll tell you a lot about them a little later on. As sitting in with me now is Big Jack Red Ryan. Hello, Jack.
Hello, Don. Good morning.
Say hi to the thousands of people watching, right, or listening, right?
Who's watching us?
Well, yeah. Well, Johnny DeVita, Johnny's watching us.
I know God's watching us.
Yeah, right. Absolutely.
He watches all the time, right?
Yeah, he sure does. I go to church now, Jack. Going back to church. Almost every week, you know.
No.
It's funny how you get away from it sometime.
We can fall into good habits, we can fall into bad habits, right?
So, like I say, I'm going to church, St. Joseph's there, and it's a good feeling, you know.
I know W.C. Fields was baptized in the Catholic Church, but most of his life he professed to be an atheist, you know.
Really?
So he was ill, probably in his deathbed, and John Barrymore stopped in to see him, and he was reading the Bible, and he says, "What's the matter, Bill? Have a change of heart?" He says, "No, just looking for loopholes."
W.C. Fields. Yeah. Go away, kid, you bother me, right? Mm-hmm. Well, we're going to talk a lot today. Well, hopefully, if we get it all in, we'll try to talk to Tom Michael, a big guy, Wayne O'Brien, Jeff on bowling, UPS, Brad about his new store out there in Addison, maybe my son John with the National Fitness Organization. So we got a lot on the plate. Now, Wayne's on the line. All right, let's get to Wayne. Hello, Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're on here. Say hi to Jack Red Ryan. You know Jack, don't you?
Oh, yeah, the big guy.
That's right.
What do you mean, though? Morning, Wayne. Dr. Wayne.
Morning.
Listen, Wayne, I can't find the standings here. Have you got it there, Jack? Where are the Bruins in the playoffs now? Of course, I know the Hawks, of course, but
the Bruins had 2 more points than the Penguins, so
all right,
they're out of it by 2 points.
You mean
they're not in the playoffs?
The Bruins didn't make the playoffs? Oh,
yeah,
heaven's
since
sake.
2006.
That's the first. I mean, every year they've made it, right? Since then, this is the first year. Oh, I'm surprised at that.
Yeah,
yeah.
Me too.
Yeah,
teams. A lot of teams had high amount of points. So it was right around 100 when 98 or 100 was. Penguins had in the whole conference. Penguins had 98 and Boston had 96.
Oh, all right. Well, listen, change gears a little bit and pull for the Blackhawks, will you?
Yeah.
you could do that.
I tend in this case I tend to go for the rooting for the whoever's the original 6. Well, the Blackhawks are original 6.
Yeah, and name them. Can you name them? The original 6. Can you name them? I know Jack can.
Boston.
Yeah.
New York Rangers.
Right.
The Philadelphia Flyers.
Uh-oh, Jack's shaking. No, they weren't one of the originals. No.
Okay.
Well,
Detroit.
Detroit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I say Chicago?
Not yet. You didn't know.
Chicago.
Up north. You forgot one Canadian team, I think.
2 Canadian teams.
Oh, Montreal, for crying out loud.
And Toronto, yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I know. It's easy to forget, you know, because there's so many now.
Yeah, after all, is their sport, right?
Huh? Yeah.
Or is it...
6.
Is it...
The original 6, right?
Yeah. No, I'm saying, but it is their sport.
Yeah. And I think all of them are in except Boston.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, But remember years ago, Montreal was so dominant, you know.
Oh yeah, they had back down. Pollock was a like general manager.
Yeah.
Of the Montreal Canadiens, and they had 2 farm teams that could play just as good as.
Is that right? As the
so
big
that
team.
You know, if you screwed up at all, man, you was down on the farm team, and they replace you right away.
Is that right?
Yeah, they won it like on the early '70s when Boston won it twice. 70 and 72. Montreal would win, then Boston win, then Montreal won, then Boston win, then Montreal won a couple more, and they was dominant in the '70s, really.
Yeah, Dr. Wayne, that sounds kind of like the St. Louis Cardinals had what they called the chain gang at one time. They would get all these players under contract and keep them in the minors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right.
Judge Landis said, nope, can't do that, declared free agents on a whole bunch of people.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Things have really changed because you'll notice in the last couple of years that during the season, they play like it's a playoff. I mean, it's a much faster-paced game.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And you got a lot of talent out there. So, you know, when you talk about 100 to 115 points, a lot of the teams, there were 8 teams, 7 teams were 100 or more points.
Yeah, they can, but the Canadians were just so dominant, right, with Boom Boom Geoffrion. Maurice was, what was his nickname, Richard? Maurice had a
Rocket.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Rocket Richard.
Yeah, Rocket Richard.
Was there a Belleville, guy named Belleville with that team, too?
John Belleville.
Yeah. Well, they'd come up with good.
Real good player.
Yeah.
Actually, he had a cousin of his we worked with at Central Steel.
Is that right?
And then they had Rene Robert earlier. He would be out on the ice every time Bobby Hall was trying to play interference.
Is that right? Yeah. And the goalie
he was a super fast skater.
Is that right? And I think Gump Worsley was one of the goalies in that era there, wasn't it? Gump Worsley, one of the goalies, a good goalie. I think that was his name.
Boy, I don't remember.
Yeah, Gump Worsley.
I go far as back Patrick Roy.
Oh, yeah,
but
that's
not
right.
farther back.
Well, yeah, you're a lot younger than me. You don't remember. That's right.
Yeah, right.
All right, Jack. Hey, we got a full slate here, buddy. Nice talking to you.
Wayne. That's Wayne. I'm Jack.
Wayne, give him that phone. Hey, Wayne, give him that phone number that you got there for some real estate that you're involved with.
630.
Yeah.
235. 5880.
All right, Wayne H. O'Brien. The H stands for houses. All right, thanks, Wayne.
Helicopters.
Joint commercial. Okay, thanks a lot.
All right, bye-bye.
All right,
bye-bye. Folks, we'll be right back. All right, folks, a new sponsor for us here on this great show that we do, John DeVitta's Broadcast Center. It's the UPS store number 6353 in Addison. You know, it's right across from the Marcus Theater there, and it's right next to Panera Bread. They pack and ship any size item you have. Wow, any size, doesn't matter. And get it there when you need it. They offer mailbox service for anyone who needs privacy and convenience. They offer printing services for any print job. Get this, business cards, posters, canvas, vinyl signs, they do it all. They offer freight services for those oversized items, you know, such as furniture or art or even auto parts. And they even can ship your pet if you'd like. Now, that's the UPS store. And the owner is Brad Markovich, a great guy. They're located at 1600 West Lake Street in the great town of Addison. And here they're open from 8 a.m., of course. You got to get stuff going 8 to 7 p.m., Monday through Friday. Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and, of course, closed on Sunday. Their phone number is 630-438-6441. Give Brad Markovic a call. Stop in for all your UPS needs. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Sitting sitting in with me is Big Jack Red Ryan. Boy, I like that T-shirt. Look at that. Sock Cider. Big letters there. And the other side, what was the other side say? Let me see. I live on the sock side. That's pretty good.
You like this with the city skyline in front of it? Like
yeah, right. Hello, Jeff.
Good morning, Don.
Yeah, good morning. Jack Red Ryan, a Sox fan sitting right next to us.
Do you think? Morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine.
But, Jeff, you and I are kind of, and I think you are, I like the Cubs, and I know you do, and you like the Sox, Jack. There's a guy like me that pulls for both teams. Am I right on that, Jeff?
You are absolutely correct.
But I'll bet you we're in the minority by a lot for some reason. That makes me mad.
Well, I don't dislike the Cubs. I watch, but I can't get into it like I would my own team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you wouldn't say, "Oh, I hate the Cubs."
No.
You'd pull against them if they were playing the Cardinals or something.
No.
Right? Okay, Jack. But
No.
there's a lot of guys, right? No matter what, they just say, "Oh, that Sox. I wouldn't watch them."
I don't understand.
And the Cubs, right? I'm sure the Sox-siders say the same thing. Do you find that out, Jeff?
Yes, in fact, there are times where I leave the house and I'm wearing a jacket for one team and a cap for another team. And just last week, some lady says, "How is that possible?" And I had to educate her.
Yeah.
I told her, well, when I was a kid, I lived a few miles from Comiskey Park, but I always went to Wrigley Field. I had nothing against the Sox. It's just that I was way more for the Cubs. And when you live longer and you mature, then you realize you've got a team in both leagues, and you can root for both of them because if they meet in the World Series, I'm not losing.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. That's just, I was going to say, I always say to people like that, gee, wouldn't you like to see a Subway Series here? Yeah. Well, how could you do it if both teams don't win it? Remember in 1977 at this All-Star break, they were both in first place in their divisions?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And of course, by the end they weren't, but
Yeah, but at that time they were. Yeah. You're right, Jeff, on that. I sort of had that same experience when I was a kid. I didn't know. My ma took me to the first game, we lived near North Avenue, so maybe Wrigley Field was closer,
Did you go see the Chicago Whales play of the Federal League or anything?
No, I'm not that old. I'm not that old. But anyway, so, okay, it was the Chicago Cubs, right?
Right.
All right, so that was nice. I liked it, whatever. But, now, like Jeff says, as you mature, you go, there's another team in Chicago? Yeah, there's called the Chicago White Sox. Oh, okay. It's not like, right, I said, you got to hate the Sox because they're on the south side. I go, hey, it's another Chicago team.
Why expend all the energy hating something?
Yeah, right. And what I like about it, I can switch back and forth there. Or if one game isn't, if the Cubs aren't on, the Sox are on.
Right.
So
you always got something.
I'm watching a baseball game. But we're in the minority. But anyway, maybe we'll educate them eventually. All right, Jeff, what about bowling, buddy? Give us a report.
Well, this is our final week in the league, and points mean nothing. We're just bowling for some sweeper cash here. Unfortunately, for our fourth quarter, we finished in last place, which was the second time we did that this season. So I consider this the worst season we've ever had. We did finish the third quarter in first place, which gave us a spot in the playoffs. And unfortunately, then, 2 weeks ago, we just got literally smeared by our opponents who shot really big against us, whereas we could get nothing much going. In fact, that particular night, their leadoff man, who has a .218 average, shot a .667 series, so he's just a little bit above his average. That's Adam Scalise. But the big man was Robert Fellows, who has a .202 average, and he about a month and a half or two ago, he did roll a 300 game, and he was unstoppable the night he bowled against us. He had games of 217, 230, and 299.
Wow!
For a big 746 series.
What was the last, Jeff? What was the last pin he left? What was it? A 7-pin, a 10-pin, or was in the middle, wasn't it somewhere?
Some makes me want to say it was in the middle of the rack.
Yeah.
Either a 4 or a 5, something like that. And, of course, when a man puts that many together from the beginning, let him go ahead and get the perfect game because if, they're going to win it anyway, so we might as well make it perfecto.
Right.
But whereas they had their lowest series that night was a 526.
Wow.
And our third high series was a 518.
Yeah.
So we just couldn't get anything going, and that took us out of a chance to win the championship this year. But then, like I says, I'm hoping, of course, that we'll all be better next year, even though we'll all be a year older. And as far as the statistics for this team is concerned, we had not the worst amount, the lowest number of total points for the season, but we come in 16th out of 20 teams. So maybe we went up a notch because last week we did shoot our best. We had to spot our opponents, which were Donkey Punch. We bowled them once early in the season, and out of 30 points, they took 25. This time, they're in last place in their division, and we had to spot them 7 marks, but we turned the tables on them really good.
Yeah, payback time.
In the first game, I ended the game with 4 strikes and wound up with a 213. I was very happy with that. Matt started the game with 5 strikes in a row, and he, with the exception of 3 9-counts, he could have had a 300 game himself. He winds up with a 239. He was clean. And we wound up winning the first game by 101 pins. And then in the second game, Matt finished the game with 5 strikes in a row. He had another clean game, a 223. Pete chipped in with 6 strikes in a row in the middle of the game, winds up with a 225. And Jeannie tossed in a 204. She had been struggling as of late. And we beat them by 123 pins.
We were 1 week shy, right?
Yeah, 1 week shy. And then in the third game, my third game was clean, meaning no opens, but I needed a double somewhere in there, and I just didn't get it. I wind up with a 190, and I'm disappointed in that only because I was the only one that did not hit a 200 game.
Yeah, that's right.
Mike Grigsby had a 200, Pete Spino a 211, Matt Quaranta a 216.
Wow. And
Jeannie led us that game with a 225, and for the whole night, 30 frames, Matt Quaranta had only 1 open frame.
Yeah.
And that was a 4-9 railroad or split, as some people refer to it as. And he bowled a 678, which was fantastic. He hasn't done that in a long time. And so being, like I says, maybe we went up a notch in total points won by virtue of winning 26 points out of 30. But we were 12th in both scratch pins and handicap pins, and we're a better team than this. But we got a slow start at the beginning of the season, and we just ran into a brick wall this quarter. And, well, like I says, tomorrow night we finish up. We'll get our prizes that are due us, and then we look forward to the Senior Olympics in July.
That's right.
And then do some practice in August as the new season will roll around in September. Or, no, it'll probably start in August again because I think the holidays are again on Thursday nights.
Well, that's all right. Then we get finished earlier.
Yeah.
All right, Jeff, you got about a minute. Wrap it up.
Well, I'll tell you something. Do you ever call old friends? Do you ever think, geez, I'd like to speak to this person?
Yes, yeah.
You know,
yes, I have a lot.
I would be so thrilled if somebody from my past were to contact me, especially a girl, you know. I mean, you see these on some of these talk shows where so-and-so, we've brought you here today because there's somebody from your past that wants to see you. And, of course, the person has no idea who it is.
Yeah.
I would just be thrilled out of my mind to know that somebody wanted to see me. Well, what I did yesterday, the very first girl I knew when we were children, 3-4 years old. We lived 2 doors away from each other. But when when we were that young, 5 years of age, her family moved a bit further away.
Yeah.
And we, of course, didn't have contact with each other. The last time I remember seeing her was 49 years ago, because we graduated the same time.
How the heck did you get a hold of her?
Well, going through my dad's things, I came across a picture that her mother had sent of her and her sister to my dad about 11 years ago.
Yeah.
And that was at his nephew's wedding. So I went on the internet, and because I didn't know their phone number. I looked at my dad's old address books, and we had no contact information. So I went on the internet, and I found that her mother had passed away almost a year ago.
Oh,
so, you keep pushing the buttons and finding somebody, and okay, I remember she was living here, and then I took a chance, and, I narrowed it down to this one name, and I called yesterday.
And she recognized you.
She lives in Florida.
I'll be darned.
She didn't answer the phone. And I says, if this is the person I'm looking for, I'd love to hear from you. And if it's not the person I'm looking for, at least have the courtesy to call me back and tell me I'm barking up the wrong tree.
So she called you back.
The phone rings this morning, and it's her.
Oh, my God.
And we just spent the last hour and 45 minutes talking because we have not seen each other in 49 years.
Isn't that a great story? That's terrific. And I know. I'm going to do that one of these days.
Oh, I'm telling you, Don, she sounds... And see, I was reluctant to ask her for a date when we were teenagers because I didn't have my driver's license until I was 20, and she is a beautiful girl.
Yeah.
And I want to learn, about her life, and you can't do that in 2 hours' time.
Yeah.
So she's going to call me back tomorrow, and we're going to continue our conversation and to learn about what our lives have been all about and how we did this and what direction we went into. And I wish that she lived in the neighborhood. I really do.
Yeah, you can get there. That's a great story. I'm going to do that one of these. All right, Jeff. Hey, thanks an awful lot, buddy. I'll see you Thursday.
Yep, we'll be there, and we'll count our earnings, however slim they may be.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, John...
Hi everybody, the Donna Sports here. Hey you guys, it's time to get out and golf. The DuPage County Forest Preserve courses are open. Maple Meadows at 272 Addison Road in Wooddale. It's a links type course that is in great shape and no trees to hit. That's what a links type course is, not many trees. Oak Meadows at 900 North Wooddale Road in Addison is a traditional course with trees, beautiful flowers, and not many sand traps. And the price is reasonable. And get this, it has the longest bar in DuPage County for the 19th hole. And Green Meadows on 63rd and Westmont, a shorter course that is in great shape also. All of these courses are waiting for you at reasonable prices. Call Oak Meadows at 630-595-0071 and make your tee time.
America is one of the largest financial services marketing organizations in the nation, with approximately 95,000 licensed independent representatives. Primerica is an industry leader in financial services. I'm Mike Figarelli, an independent representative and senior vice president in the Bensonville area, and the company's goal is to help ordinary families prepare for their financial futures. We've shown many local families how to do just that, and we are prepared to grow locally by providing people with financial solutions as well as a great business opportunity. As an independent representative with Primerica, you can build a business of your own, part-time or full-time. To learn more about the Primerica business opportunity, call me, Mike Figarelli, at 630-860-0033. Again, that's 630-860-0033.
Hey folks, if you get a chance, get over to J.D. Muggs Bar and Grill, located at 437 North Addison Road in Addison, Illinois. 33 different kinds of beer. Can you imagine that? It's the home of the He-Man Burger, and baby, that is a He-Man Burger. Wait till you see the size of that burger. Chicken Caesar salad, which is one of my favorites. It's a friendly atmosphere. There's karaoke on Wednesday night and a great DJ on Fridays. Call Dean at 630-833-2570.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. With me now is Tom, the big guy, Michael. Hey, big guy.
Hey, how are you, Don? It's hard to hear you. Pump up the power.
All right, Johnny, pump up that power. How's that? Little better?
A little better, yeah. How's it going?
All right, say hi to Jack Red Ryan. He's sitting in with me today.
Oh, hi, Jack. How are you?
Hi, Tom.
He's a big Sox fan. You know that.
Uh-huh.
So he's sitting in, going to ask you a
couple...
Well,
how do you like the way the Cubs are going?
I like it. I like it a lot. I wonder if it's going to make a difference with the new manager, you know? Do you think
I
that
think
makes...
it's the young players more than anything.
Well, yeah, but, gee, they've always had some young players.
Got to have the horses, right?
Yeah, well, that's true.
You know, it's interesting, Don. I like to tell you where I'm calling from. I'm in the middle of a chocolate shop. And there's candy all over the place. It's River Forest Chocolates, and it's phenomenal. All the different candies they make and everything.
Really? Yeah.
Where's that?
It's you know where St. Luke's is on Lake Street?
Yes, I know, yeah.
Right across the street.
Is that right?
Right on Lake and Thatcher. It's phenomenal.
Wow. What is
Lake
it
and Lathrop. I'm sorry, Lake and Lathrop.
What are they? What is the official?
Luke's.
What's the official name, Tom?
It's River Forest Chocolates.
Oh, okay. And any kind of chocolate you could think of, huh?
Oh, you know, they'll put your picture on it. Really? I'm going to have to bring you some the next time I see you. You're going to go crazy. It's unreal.
All right, River Forest.
Even sports stuff, because you're the sports guy.
That's right, the Don of Sports. But listen, Tommy, I got this my notes from last month, you know, and you were right. But you predicted that Wisconsin was going to be in the Final Four, which was good. And you had a score here of 72-68. But was that the final, prediction for the final game, Tom?
Yeah, it was. Yes, it was. It was very close, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Well, you were pretty close. Yeah, it was just the opposite, right?
Yeah,
it was.
And then I picked I picked New York too. I mean, the football championship.
Yeah, right. You got that. Well, you won that certificate. How'd you like it there at?
It was very nice, very upscale. We loved it. Nice scenery and everything.
Yeah, I wonder if you got a chance to see the owner there.
Oh, he wasn't there at the time I was there because we said something to him, but they were very, very cordial.
Oh man, that's great. Yeah, it's Max Golden Pheasant there near 83 and North Avenue, folks. You get a chance to stop in there. Well, what about Tommy? We don't have too much time here. Give me a prediction for the Cubs and the Sox at the end of the year. Who's going to finish ahead?
I think the Cubs are going to do very well. I think they have a chance. I think it's between them and St. Louis.
Okay.
And the Sox, I'm afraid they're going to end up at about third place. Detroit and Kansas City are just really own that league now.
Yeah, you're right.
And I think that the Cubs, with the young players they got coming and the ability to come from behind and good hitting, timely hitting, they'll get their ace pitcher going pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
Lester, I think it'll be a terrific season.
Well, let's hope so, Tom. Well, say hi to all the girls there at River Forest Chocolates, okay?
Right, I will say hi to all the girls here at River Forest Chocolates, and if you know anybody, have them stop by. It's phenomenal.
All right, Tommy. Thanks an awful lot.
Okay.
All
right,
right,
Tom.
Bye-bye. All right, we'll be right back.
Hi, my name's Tom Sims. I'm the owner of Foxbowl. We are Foxbowl Training Center and Pro Shop. We set ourselves apart because we emphasize instructions. We have a full-time bowling instructor, Greg Zika. We have instant replay, videotape each bowler. Another program that we have is our Youth Bowling, USA Bowling. It's an 8-week program, after school type of thing. It's 8 weeks for $88 with instructions, and every child gets a free bowling ball, a $75 value. And thank you from Foxbowl.
Hi everybody, this is Don Figueroa of Don of Sports, talking about Wayne Houses O'Brien. For all your real estate needs, call Wayne Houses O'Brien. Yes, the H stands for houses, at 630-235-5880, or visit his website at flyingrealtor@yahoo.com. That's right, he's a pilot. He'll take a picture of your home from the sky. Whether you're buying or selling, call Wayne at 630-235-5880. He has residential, commercial, and investment properties. He is honest, hardworking, and friendly. Those are all the traits you want in a realtor. He loves hockey and he loves to fly. Again, call Wayne Houses O'Brien at 630-235-5880 or visit him on his website at flyingrealtor@yahoo.com.
Y'all ready for this?
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. With me now is Brad Markovic, the owner of the UPS store in Addison, Illinois. Hello, Brad.
Hi, Don. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good, Brad. Busy today, are you?
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, that's good. Busy is good.
Yes, it is.
Tell us a little bit about the UPS store, Brad, right there on Lake Street in Addison.
Well, we opened a little over 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows we do the shipping with the UPS and through the post office, and we can pack anything that you can bring in.
Mm-hmm.
We also do printing, copies, which I know, Don, you take part of a lot.
Yeah, right.
We do color and black and white.
Oh, okay. And business cards too, huh, Brad?
What's that?
Business cards also.
Yes, we do business cards, flyers. We do larger stuff, banners, canvas prints.
Wow.
Pretty much anything you need printed, we can take care of it for you.
Yeah, that's great, Brad. And what about, I don't know, I think I asked you this once before. If someone wanted to ship a pet, could they do that? What are the rules on that?
For a pet?
Yeah,
depends on the type of pet. We can't do, your dog or cat.
No.
They won't allow that. But we have shipped a live turtle before.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Took a little bit of doing and some ingenuity, but we got it done. And as far as I know, the turtle arrived safe, so everyone was happy.
Oh, great. And what about, do you have like a post office box, Brad, or a mailbox service? What does that entail?
We have a mailbox service. It's similar to what the post office is. The major difference is we have a street address, which would allow people to get UPS packages, FedEx packages, DHL. Any legit carrier can deliver to us.
Oh, okay. And, of course, your hours of operation, you're open pretty early there, Brad, and stay open pretty late, right?
Yeah, Monday through Friday, our hours are 8 to 7, and then on Saturdays, we're open 9 to 5. Okay.
All right, Brad. Hey, nice talking to you, Brad. And folks out there, get in and see Brad over at the UPS store in Addison on Lake Street. Brad, thanks an awful lot. Have a good day, okay?
Thanks a lot, Don. Take care.
You're welcome. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
All right, folks. Welcome back. I'd like you to go over to Addison Advantage of Addison, a car care center. Why? Because they have a free inspection for your brakes, your exhaust, your struts, your shaft, ball joints, radiators, water pumps, timing belts, tires, wheel bearing. You realize there are that many things that would be done on a car?
Hey, that's all called preventive maintenance, right?
That's absolutely right. Yeah, it's absolutely right.
You can't be too safe.
Yeah, get in there but if you do need some things, there's a $20 bonus voucher for any service over $250, which that save you $20, and a $5 bonus voucher. I keep saying voucher. $5 off any service over $30. That'd be easy to do. An oil change would be that. You'd get $5 off. They're located at 885 Lake Street in Addison. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 6. On Saturday from 8 to 3. Give Dominic or Leon a call at 630-543-1397. All right, that's Auto Advantage of Addison, Car Care Center. Great guys. They have best warranty around and the longest warranty around. Brakes are $70 off on a brake job with a 4-wheel lifetime warranty. Can you imagine that? And a 1-year warranty on all labor that they do. All work comes with a warranty. So if you need your oil change, you need transmission, you need flush, or front end work, fuel pumps, whatever you can think of on your car, go over to Addison Advantage of Addison at 885 Lake Street in Addison. Call Dominic or Leon, 630-543-1397. Hi, everybody. This is the Donna Sports, Don Figuarelli, telling you about one of our great sponsors, all right? Pyramid Pizzeria and Sports Bar. That's right, Pyramid Pizzeria and Sports Bar. Addison's favorite pizzeria at 236 West Lake Street in Addison. Phone number 630-458-0777. Hot, fast delivery. 2012 Addison's Pizza by the Slice winner. Yes, best thin crust pizza, best sausage pizza, best pizza sauce. Late night delivery. Here's their hours, Sunday to Thursday, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. That's 10:30. Friday and Saturday, 10:30 a.m. to 2 a.m. Minimum order $10. Delivery charge only $2.50. Menu prices subject to change without notice. Dine in, delivery, carry out, catering. That's Pyramid Sports Bar and Pizzeria. www.pyramidclubaddison.com. Go there. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. On the line with me now is John Figurelli, of course, the curator of the National Fitness Hall of Fame. Hello, John.
Hey, how you doing, Don?
All right. Sitting in with me is Big Jack Red Ryan, John. He's
yeah.
Morning, John.
Yeah.
Big Jack, how you doing?
I'm doing okay. How you doing?
Good. Boy, I feel bad. Real fast, Don, I want to talk to Jack. I feel bad to be a cop these days. Their poor guys are getting beat up all in the press and everything, just trying to do their job to, society state.
Thanks, yeah. Well, I think most everybody realizes that and sees what's going on in this country. I mean, why people protesting, I don't understand.
Yeah, and that's a sad situation. Again, the cops are the good guys. People got to remember that. But anyway, sorry about to get off track there, Don. How's it going?
Oh, good, Johnny. A little chilly for tennis, but if you got tennis going out there in Manuka?
Yeah, we're going to wait another week here. We've started kind of spring gave us a little teaser there, Mother Nature.
Yeah.
They gave us a 75-degree day last week, and now we're back in the 30s.
Yeah, I know it. That's got to drive you nuts. Then you got to email everybody and cancel.
Reschedule everything, I know, yeah. But we'll get started soon here with tennis, spring tennis, and then summer tennis, of course, yeah.
All right, well, a little update on the hall now, Johnny. What do you got going?
Yeah, a lot of stuff going on at the Hall of Fame right now. We've got a new board in place, so we got a lot of great ideas. We're working with several charities. One of them happens to be Gigi's Playhouse, which is founded here in Chicago area. They service kids with Down syndrome, so we're trying to help with the fitness programs for that.
Okay.
We also have an outreach program seminar, which is a fun educational history of fitness seminar, which we take out to various places, park districts, gyms and stuff. And we give a little history of fitness, plus we provide fitness tips. Not only myself does that, but we have fitness pros in the area, professionals in the field who do that as well. So a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, all right. What's your buddy Tony Little doing these days? He, of course, a member of the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he's keeping busy. I'm not sure what fitness items he's promoting. I know he's been busy with nutritionally with his bison beef, eating healthy lean beef, bison beef rather than cow, and a number of other things that he keeps busy with down in Florida.
Yeah, and then Gilad Jankowicz, of course, going for a record, right? Been on the air 30-some years.
Yeah, we're going to be promoting that. Gilad Jankowicz, he was a 2007 Hall of Fame inductee, currently in second place for the longest continually running fitness program show on television. Jack LaLanne, obviously the godfather of fitness, holds that record at 33 years, and I believe Gilad is at 31. He'll cross into 32 this coming year. So we're going to promote called a race for the record, try to tie and break Jack LaLanne's record. Yeah,
Jeez,
the longest continually aired television fitness program, which is terrific.
Wow, that'll be great. Give me in on that, will you?
Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
All right,
we got our ceremony. I'll let you go. Ceremony will be coming up in September this year. We moved it from the spring to the fall to give us a little more time for sponsorship. So I'll let you guys know about that. All right, and big guy, we got Jack. We'll have to get together there soon.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Johnny, all right. Take care, Don.
John, thanks a lot. Take care now.
Bye.
All right, folks. We'll be right back. Hi, everybody. Don Figuarelli here, the Don of Sports. I want to tell you about some very interesting people that I know, a wonderful company that they have, Danny and Loretta Rosenmeyer. It's their 25th anniversary being in business, and in conjunction with ComEd. Okay, they do a lot of work for ComEd. They're bringing stewardship to the construction industry for 25 years and counting. Intren, outperforming every day. They're located at 18202 West Union Road in Union, Illinois. 60180. Their website, www.intren.com. That's INTREN. Outperforming every day. Loretta and Danny Rosenmeyer. Loretta is the Chief Executive Officer. Her mobile phone is 815-341-4535. That's Intren. 25th anniversary, bringing stewardship to the construction industry for 25 years and counting. A wonderful corporation. Thank you very much. All right, this is Don Figuarelli, the Don of Sports. I want to tell you about Gelato d'Oro. Gelateria and Italian Cafe. Wow. Gelato, coffee, panini, desserts. Mary Miranda is the owner-manager. She's a terrific gal. Their phone number is 630-773-1816. All right? And they're located in Addison, Illinois at 1450 West Lake Street, Unit 103 in Addison, Illinois, of course. Now, what a terrific menu, folks. Gelato, drinks, soup, salad, coffee, Italian sodas, panini, pasta, dolce. Oh, man, there must be at least 50, 75 different items. I can't give them all to you, but if you go in there and see Mary or Michael, you know, they'll give you a sample and let you try most of them. Of course, gelato, small cup of coffee. Gelato, only $3. And winterberry tea, only $2.50. Now, these are just part. In those two sections I mentioned, there's at least 7 or 8 different flavors and so on. Soups or salad, you get a soup of the day is only $3.75. Turkey giardiniera, $5. Basil pesto, spread, turkey, provolone. Oh, man, my mouth's watering. Your choice of mild or hot giardiniera. Johnny, you got to get in there, buddy. Panini and assorted hot teas, hot cinnamon, spice, orange, organic, espresso coffee. Get this, only $1.60. Espresso macchiato, only $1.90. And there's at least 10 more different lattes and so on. It's a terrific place. Gelato d'Oro, or the Gelateria and Italian Cafe. Mary Miranda is the owner-manager. Michael is also in there. 630-773-1816. You got to get in there. 1450 West Lake Street, Unit 103, right next to Jimmy John's in Addison, Illinois.
Y'all ready for this?
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. We're here, of course, with Jack Red Ryan. Jack, I wanted to dedicate the show to couple of ex-football players that passed away just recently, Jack, and tell the folks who that was.
Well, everybody mostly is going to know the name Doug Buffone, long-time left linebacker, strong side. He replaced Joe Fortunato in that lineup, and he stayed there. Still owns the record for the most games played as a Bear.
Is that right?
Most interceptions by a linebacker.
Is that right?
Yeah, Oh, okay. And Doug, he's been a broadcaster and a local personality, and he seemed like a real natural guy to me. They said he was from a mining town in western Pennsylvania. His folks were Italian immigrants, and he said loved to play ball from the time he was little, all kinds of balls. As a matter of fact, Chet Kopic, he was on. He has been doing a book about Doug, and I guess
is that right?
Yeah, he was talking about it on the radio yesterday. And he was University of Louisville.
Yeah.
And I remember he had a nightclub for a while. I don't want to call it a nightclub, a bar.
Really?
It was
around here?
Well, it was at off of Rush Street at State and Division.
Oh, okay.
The BBC was the name of it. the Bombay Bicycle Club. It was a very popular spot. I've never been there, so I'm told.
No, you wouldn't frequent a place like that.
Well, I couldn't afford it. But anyway, he was he was the kind of guy. What you see is what you get when he was on the television. And then we see also Bob St. Clair, a few pages over. Mm-hmm. It's in the obits. Former San Francisco 49er.
Yeah, I remember
All-Pro tackle.
Yeah.
Go to the obituary section. It's in there. Mm-hmm. And he was a graduate of the University of San Francisco, the great undefeated team of 1951, which had players like Ollie Matson, remember, who played so many years for the Cardinals?
Oh,
as a back,
sure, I remember him.
And other teams.
You mean the San Francisco University was undefeated?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
That's what it says. And he was another guy in there, a guy named Gino Marchetti. He was pretty good, too, wasn't he?
All them guys at San Francisco?
Yeah. And so there was one other player. The team, they pioneered kind of the modern... They stood up. They were invited to some bowl game, but one of the provisions was that they had two black players, Ollie Matson and one other, and they said they couldn't play, so they said, we're not going to this bowl game. That was in following the 51 season. So, there's a photo on the obituary section, a picture in '63 of Y.A. Tittle, Bob St. Clair, and Hugh McElhaney, who was the Heisman Trophy winner, I believe in '56, was it? Year before Horning?
Yeah.
And he, of course, Y.A. Tittle was a great quarterback, who later with the Giants, and that was in that '63 Bear game. But they were teammates with that. It must have been some team San Francisco had there at the time. And
absolutely.
So anyway,
big names.
The time marches on, and it's your father and your mother. Mother Nature and Father Time get you eventually, don't they?
Yeah, eventually.
So those two.
Yeah, it's too bad. Well, like I say, Doug, I met him once, at a
I never had the pleasure myself.
Yeah, I had a cordial guy, about 6'3".
Yeah.
To me, he looked a little thin, Jack, when I met him. You know what I mean? From being 220 pound or whatever he was of a playing time, he was down to about maybe 180 or 190 or something.
You think?
It seemed to me he was thin.
A lot of times it's hard to judge that because the guy's solid weight, his muscle is solid weight.
But he was a real nice guy. Boy, he'd get on the current Bears if they weren't performing.
He was excellent inside out. And he was honest in his opinion, even if it offended someone. So.
Yeah,
I did meet Dick Butkus one time briefly at the part-time job jewelry store, and he was the type of guy let's not get on Butkus, but he didn't want the fanfare. He came in quietly and left quietly.
Really?
So yeah,
wanted to be alone, huh? Yeah. Well, some people are like that,
But as I say, Doug Buffone, he played to Butkus's left, and who do they have over on the right side? They had Jim Purnell at one time. I remember him.
Yeah, Johnny Morris.
No, the defense. Larry Morris before.
They
had Bill George in the middle. Yeah, Bill George in the middle. They had Joe Fortunato on the left and Larry Morris. And the Bears have had some pretty fair linebackers. But they said Butkus would make his outside guys look good, but his outside guys made him look good also. So they're all doing that.
Yeah, right. It had to be a combination of teamwork.
Right.
All right.
Well, we got one more thing. You got your Bears schedule in front of you.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
It's out.
Right. Folks,
it's out.
To this now.
The Bears 2016 schedule.
Yeah, all right.
15, big.
We're going to go down this, and Jack and I will predict who's going to win or not. All right. September 13th, Packers.
At home?
Yep. No, it doesn't. Bears schedule. It doesn't say if.
Yes, it does. If it just says the team, that's home. If it says at team.
Oh, yeah. All right. So they're home against the Packers. First game.
Bears.
Okay. Home against the Cardinals.
Bears. What do you think? Come on, you give me an opinion.
I don't think they can beat the Packers. The Cardinals, yeah. All right. At the Seahawks.
Out there?
They're going to lose it. At Seahawks.
They'll lose it.
Yeah, that's a loss. Home against the Raiders. The Bears. Yeah. They'll beat the Raiders. At the Chiefs. At the Chiefs now. I don't know. Chiefs have been coming up a little bit, but I would say that they'll probably lose that game. The Chiefs, away they win at home, Jack, but away it's tough. Okay, at the Lions. Okay, at the Lions, they're going to win that game. At Detroit.
At Detroit, yes.
All right. I say they're not going to win that game.
They're going to get on a roll by then.
You're right. At home against the Vikings, the Bears will win that. Mm-hmm. Then they go to the Chargers out there in San Diego.
Beautiful country out there.
Yeah. Boy, I don't know if they're going to win that game, though.
They can pray for snow or something.
Right. I would say they lose that game. Okay, then they go to the Rams. They'll win that game.
At St. Louis.
Yeah, at the Rams.
I still think of Los Angeles.
Yeah, I know. L.A. Rams, yeah, I know. I do too. But then they play the Broncos at home. The Broncos. Peyton Manning? I don't know. What do you think on that? I'd say the Bears will win that, but close.
Yeah.
Okay, then they go up to the Packers. They'll lose that game.
That's Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
right? Evening?
Right. They're going to lose that.
Yeah.
Then they're home against the 49ers. They should beat the 49ers. They're all mixed up. They lost Harbaugh. You know, Harbaugh went to Michigan.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
So that's good. Okay, then the Redskins are at home. They'll beat the Redskins. Okay. And at the Vikings, they'll beat the Vikings.
That's twice.
Yeah, right. And then the Buccaneers at Tampa, they should, I don't know, they should win that game, shouldn't they?
They should.
Yeah, right. And then they're home against the Lions.
Mm-hmm. So they already beat them once. Should they beat them again? Yeah, they'll beat them again.
I think we got about an 8-8 season. Something.
You think so?
Yeah. All right. All right, folks. Hey, Jack, we're going to wrap it up. Thanks for sitting in, buddy. Johnny, thanks on the board there. And, folks, thank you for listening. And we'll catch you next time. Take care now. All right.
You have been listening to the Donna Sports with Don Figurelli from the John DeVita Broadcast Center on the Windy City Hometown Entertainment Network. Remember to watch the Donna Sports with Don Figurelli every Thursday evening at 8:30 p.m. on Comcast Cable Channel number 19. The Donna Sports was directed by John DeVita, and the executive producer of Windy City Hometown Entertainment Network is John Seconda. This program was pre-recorded on Wednesday, April the 22nd, the year 2015. Until next time, be safe, and thanks for listening.